August 2021. That was the day I remember changing my life, literally. And I want to talk about it. What's really good on my day ones? Welcome back to the channel. I can't believe it's been 2 years. That's the first thing I want to say. And I keep hearing from people who have served longer than me that your time in the Air Force will go by quick, especially if you're enjoying what you're doing. Let me tell you one thing. I'm absolutely enjoying what I'm doing. Success is the fruition of failure and the culmination of experience. If you've read the book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, you'll understand what that statement means. My career as a nurse prior to joining the Air Force was just something that I fathomed. Like, I asked myself, is this something that I could do for the rest of my life? And I would go home tired, I would go home angry, I would go home sleepy, all of the above. Like, I'd be so conflicted that sometimes I just didn't know if nursing was worth it. There's a lot of people I could credit to my successes, and one of the people I do want to credit is one of my mentors. Her name is Mary Beth, and she was one of my first mentors in Ketchikan, Alaska, who told me to do the hardest thing in nursing, even if it meant being uncomfortable. One of the cases that she presented me with was a Billy baby, and that was way out of my league of how to treat a Billy baby. Anyone who's ever dealt with peds, you'd understand that pediatrics is a scary thing, only because kids, they can crash fast and they could heal fast. So I just remember being scared shitless, and my mother in nursing basically told me I could do it, and she had my back, and I feel like that's all that we need. So let's fast forward to now, 2 years into my Air Force career. I wanted to talk about it. I've never felt more supported in my career, and I say this because we have a team dynamic in the Air Force no matter what unit you're on. And granted, I'm at an Army facility. However, I feel supported from my civilian counterparts and also my Army counterparts. I know it's not a true Air Force experience yet. However, I'm making it the best experience I can have in my situation. And coming in with the rank, I've been given the opportunity to do so much things in such a short amount of time. I don't take it for granted because I've advanced fast. So to keep things short, I am enjoying my service time right now. And I wanted to touch upon the good and the bad. The good. The people. People is the biggest caveat within the Air Force, any services actually. You'll come to find that it's an ever-revolving door when you meet people, which leads to the bad, is they don't tell you about the people that will come into your life, make an impact, and leave. Within the past 2 years, I want to say I've met hundreds of service members that were just all excellent people, but have turned over so quick that I don't even know where half of them are right now. And like, I know some of them are doing great things, some of them gotten out, but at the same time, like, just those strong relationships that you build, it's an ever-growing pain. Another good that I found from this is it has tremendously prepared my resume for when I leave the service. Take, for example, as a recent, I started doing data analytics and informatics, but I am doing this at the enterprise level. For the next 6 months, once we streamline this process and have a solidified process of how to do certain things, or how to streamline every department's meetings and nitpicking numbers and improving them, I could work at a higher enterprise level. When I do leave the services, I could work as a chief if I wanted to. The bad that comes from that is the amount of work that I am doing. Within this past week, I've probably put in over 60 hours just working on paperwork, and that's what admin is going above and beyond. And sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it's good. Good because people advance, but bad because a lot of your time goes to something that you could be doing something else. But I think of temporary pain for long-term gain. Another good thing is it sharpened my abilities as an ICU nurse. People don't believe that you learn as an ICU nurse once you cross over, but that's not true. I've had the opportunity to go CCATT Initial, to which I am bridging that to CCATT Advanced soon. If I were to leave and apply to CRNA school, that is a guaranteed spot, should I do good on my GRE and all my other classes, that I will get into CRNA school, because they love CCATT nurses. The bad thing from that is it is a lot of work for lazy people, and you cannot be lazy or complacent with your practice if you want to gain long term. And I'm gonna give you one more good thing. The last good thing that has come from my 2 years of service so far is just the overall love for our service. In the day and age we live in, there are a lot of people who don't appreciate our service. That goes for Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force. My love for the United States has grown fondly. Being a Navy brat, I've traveled a lot. I could only say that the opportunities afforded for me here would have never transpired should I have been somewhere else. And the ability to grow and think on different levels and think at an organizational level, that would have never happened anywhere else. And the ability to take a person like me who came from a poor family and develop myself into something bigger, that is a true power in itself. And I could never thank the military enough for allowing me to become a leader in its organization. So I'm not going to give it any more bad things, because for me, I try to find the good in the bad. That's where you grow, is if you could find the good things and resolve, you grow as a leader. Besides that, that's my 2 years in a nutshell to track how I grow. And I like to watch my own videos from time to time, especially when it comes to progress. So I hope you guys are doing well. I look forward to year 3 update. We'll see if I'm still ecstatic about it. I hope I am. But I'll keep you guys posted with the videos coming out soon. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.